Starmer to work with social media platforms about abuse, Sir Keir Starmer says the government will explore whether further protective measures can be put in place on social media platforms after tennis player Katie Boulter highlighted the sickening abuse she received. Earlier this week, British number 2 Boulter laid bare to BBC Sport the extent of the abusive content and death threats she receives on social media. Several England players say they plan to give up social media for their upcoming European Championship defence in Switzerland. Speaking to the BBC's Katie Gornall as he met the Lionesses at St George's Park on Thursday, UK Prime Minister Starmer said it was not right for female athletes to adjust their own lives because of such abuse. If you look at the volume of abuse, it tends to be even greater for women as it does for men. Same in sport, he said. So we need to look at what more we can do. It's a great shame that some of these players want to come off social media for the duration of a competition where they are the defending champions. They shouldn't have to be having to adjust their own lives because of the other people. When asked what he could do about the problem of social media abuse, he added, "We need to look at what we can do, working with some of the platform providers, to see whether we can take some further measures, put anything in place. You can't get legislation through in a hurry, so I'm not going to pretend there's a piece of legislation lined up ready to go. So I think working with the providers and platforms there is more that we should do." On Tuesday, Boulter provided BBC Sport unprecedented insight into the volume and nature of abuse received by players, including sharing screenshots of her private inbox. "I think it just kind of shows how vulnerable we are," the 28-year-old said. "You really don't know if this person is on site. You really don't know if they're nearby or if they know where you live or anything like that." There were also threats against her whole family. Figures provided by data science firm Signify, the International Tennis Federation (ITF) and Women's Tennis Association (WTA) show that in 2024, about 8,000 abusive, violent or threatening messages were sent publicly to 458 tennis players through their social media accounts. England forward Lauren James said, "The abuse never really stops. Sometimes it's not even to do with my performance. Even when someone loses at FIFA computer game, my card scores against them and they're sending me abuse. I guess when it's your first time though, maybe it might touch someone, but I'm used to it. I'm going to just brush it off my shoulder." Starmer added, "I would also say to everyone out there they need our support, not our abuse. They deserve our support, not abuse, and they've earned our support, not abuse. So come on if you're into football, if you want to back this team, get behind them and actually back them." Starmer was at